What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nemo's podcast. My name is Ammar Nemo, aka Cinema Nerd. Please, after this video, subscribe, like, and comment below. I really appreciate it. Also on this channel, every movie set that I'm on, that the films that I'm in, that I'm acting in, I will be vlogging to give you guys a cool glimpse of my acting life. So please, again, subscribe, share, and comment below after the video. I really appreciate it. Okay, guys, let's get right into it. I just saw a movie called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yes, Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio starring, and Brad Pitt, director Quentin Tarantino, one of my favorite directors ever. Hands down, he is one of the best. Now, did I like this movie? Did I not like this movie? Let me just say this movie was okay. When I first saw this trailer, I was like, holy shit. My favorite actors in this movie and one of my favorite directors. Also, Brad Pitt. He is a great actor. He is one of my favorites for sure, but Leo's on a different level. No disrespect to Brad or anything. He was incredible in this movie. We'll get back to that later, but I'm like, okay, you can't go wrong in this movie. And you got the beautiful, talented Margot Robbie in this movie, aka Harley Quinn. I'm like, this movie is going to be like the best film of the year or the next 10 years to come. You can't fuck up this movie. Also, you have the Charles Manson story as the movie's backdrop. Okay, I'm like, how can you go wrong in this film? Now, let's talk about Quentin Tarantino. You know him in the films that he's directed: Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, Inglourious Basterds, Django, Death Proof. He's only done 9 movies. He has one more and he's done. I don't really believe it. I mean, never say never. Be careful what you wish for, bro, because you did ask for this, okay? I get it. You don't want to continue to make movies because you might think they might come out like shit, but you really cannot think like that, man. You got to keep going for it. If you still have the talent and you're still 100% dedicated to your craft, the movie's going to come out good. Now, this movie, to me, the direction he took it was okay. It was just too slow for me. The movie was really, like, it was a slow burn, which is cool sometimes, but the movie is 3 hours long, okay? 3 hours fucking long, which is insane to me. I don't mind 3-hour movies if there's a lot of action and entertainment, but the 20 minutes at the end of the movie was worth it, okay? The build up to it was definitely worth it. I liked it a lot. Now, the way Tarantino shoots and what he's famous for is his dialogue. That's what makes Tarantino's movies great. Also, his bloodbath scenes, obviously. And like, how should I say it? In his movies, there's really no plot. Tarantino doesn't give a fuck what anybody thinks, period. So he's going to do what he wants. There's not really like a story to his films, kind of. There is some of them, of course, like in Django and stuff. Now, in this movie, it's like great moments, I should say, great scenes. Okay, so Tarantino, I love you, bro, and I know you love feet. He shoots a lot of people's feet, especially women's. If you watch his previous movies, you'll see feet everywhere, especially like Uma Thurman and stuff. He has a foot fetish or something. I don't know. I respect the way you shoot, bro. I'm not trying to talk shit, okay? But, you know, he is a genius, 100%, hands down genius. The way he just shoots when someone's opening up a can of Coke or a beer or whatever, or in this case, dog food, okay? Dog food. I'll never look at dog food the same again after watching this movie. That's all I can say. No spoilers. Now let's talk about our 2 stars, Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. Let's start with Leo first. Again, like I've said 100 times, he is one of my favorite actors. Oscar winner, finally. He should have won it for The Departed or Blood Diamond. The guy was nominated twice in 1 year, which is fucking insane to me, and he didn't win. Or Wolf of Wall Street. That's where he should have won it. He won it for The Revenant. That movie was not that great. It was okay. He barely even spoke in that movie. The bear sequence was pretty fucking sweet to me. I love that part. Now, Leo in this movie better win a fucking Oscar. That's all I can say, okay? He plays a has-been actor. He was hot a while back. He had 2 big TV shows back in the day, and now he's not hot how he used to be, okay? So he wants to show people that he's still a great actor. He still can do it, but in this movie, he plays the heavy, meaning he's like the bad guy, okay? People know who he is. Oh, yeah, that's Rick Dolan. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, he gets his ass whipped in every movie now or every TV show. He plays the bad guy, which is cool. You're still working. If you're a working actor and you're doing your thing, hey, God bless you, man, okay? Now, there's a scene, and this is not a spoiler, okay? In a trailer, he goes back to his trailer. He's doing the movie. He's on set, And he fucked up a couple times. Not bad, but he fucked up, and he knows he can do better. And everybody has been there. I know as an actor, as myself, I've been there. I just got back from shooting almost 12 hours right now, and I've done this a million times. If I fuck up or anything like that, you pump yourself up. You're fucking beating on your chest. You're smashing the windows. You're doing whatever it takes to make a great performance. In the scene that I just did, I was crying and everything. I cannot wait until you guys watch it. And now this scene that I'm talking about that Leo did is kind of like it. You know, he's just pumping himself up. And I'm like, dude, he better win a fucking Oscar. And I hope he does. And real quick, there's so much pressure to actors. And that's what people don't understand. Like, literally, this is my script, guys. You see this? I was memorizing this last night. I was shooting the podcast. I could have finished it. I'm like, okay, I got to wake up early and shoot. What I'm trying to say is the way Leo portrays his character in this movie, the way he walks and he talks is just so explosive. I love every bit of it. And this is why I really like the movie. As an actor, I relate to him a lot more, okay? Because there's so much pressure towards an actor. Like, you're on set, okay? And you don't want to fuck up. Why? Because you have 50 people watching you, okay? You have 50 people watching you, and if you fuck up or you continue to fuck up, you know, it's just like, oh my God, you know, your anxiety's going up, you know, it's going up. You're about to freaking kill somebody. You just want to leave. You feel embarrassed or whatever. So again, in this trailer scene, that what Leo did was just incredible. Just for that scene, he better win an Oscar, and especially what he did in the end. Now, he has a best friend who Brad Pitt plays. His name is Cliff. He plays his stuntman, okay? Which is kind of crazy because Brad Pitt is a pretty boy and he's a leading actor. And they also mention that in the movie, which is cool. Brad Pitt is fucking incredible. When him and Leo are on screen, it's awesome. I just wish they were on screen a lot more. Yes, they do have a lot of screen time together, but the movie is 3 hours. You got Leo doing his own thing, then you got Brad Pitt doing his own thing, and he is a stuntman, but he's barely a stuntman in this movie because he had a tragic thing happen to him. I'm not going to say what it is, but it kind of pissed me off. Tarantino does do this sometimes. It's a big plot hole. Like, you see what's going to happen in his tragic moment in his life, and it doesn't show it again. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I thought it was going to happen after the credits, like it's a Marvel movie or something. I don't know. But it didn't happen, which is cool. You know, it might end up in another Tarantino movie because he does that shit all the time, especially with Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill, like the whole sword thing and stuff like that at the pawn shop. You know, that's what he does. So we'll see. Now, again, the chemistry with him and Leo is just, I love it so much. But I really think Brad Pitt was the star of this film. Okay, like it was more focused on him. It was focused on both of them, but just a little bit extra on Brad Pitt. He killed it. There is this ranch scene that I really liked, and he's going up to the ranch, okay, and he's dropping off this hitchhiker, which is obviously one of the cult followings, a girl that's following the cult of Charles Manson, that piece of shit. And the build up to this scene was so fucking intense. You know, I thought it was going to be different. Then I'm like, no, Tarantino likes to switch up shit, as always. And he did, of course. And I really did enjoy it. I just thought it was going to be a little bit extra. But all I can say is, oh, man, I can't really say it because it's going to be a spoiler. It's a good fucking scene, all right? What happens to him? When he tells his guy to do something, it's such an incredible scene. He fucking beats the shit out of this guy. It's actually in the trailer. I love that scene. Now, there's another thing I want to talk about. Sharon Tate, okay, played by Margot Robbie. She plays Sharon Tate. Rest in peace to the real Sharon Tate. She was murdered by Charles Manson's cult following and shit. Okay, these pieces of shit murdered these people. It's really sad and tragic. Now, I heard that Sharon Tate's real life sister was going to be on set. When I heard that, I'm usually the type of person that can put a movie together like that. I'm not trying to be conceited or cocky. You can ask any of my brothers or friends or anything like that. They don't even like to sit by me because I can just it's like a puzzle. After you watch so many movies, you know, you get it, okay? So I'm like, he's going to switch up some stuff. He might do like an Inglourious Basterds kind of a thing, in which he did, and which is fine. But Margot Robbie was really underused. Like, dude, you have this gorgeous, talented actor. Why in the fuck would you underuse her, man? Like, I don't get that. What she did in this movie, especially her body language, was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I really loved it. But I'm just like, come on, man. Like, you got Harley Quinn in the movie. Use her, dude. Now, let's talk about some of the cameos in this movie. Martin Kove is in it, who played the sensei in Karate Kid, Cobra Kai. He was in the movie for like a split second. I think Burt Reynolds was. Luke Perry, there's a scene between Luke Perry and Leonardo DiCaprio. I fucking loved it. Rest in peace, Luke Perry. Man, we lost you way too young, dude. He killed it, though. For his last hurrah before he passed away was awesome, especially the back and forth dialogue with him and Leo and this little girl. There's also another scene with Leonardo DiCaprio and this little girl. I really liked it. It did go on for a little bit long, but towards the end, it was great. Now, I do want to talk about Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is in the movie. The actor's name is Michael Cole, I think. I don't want to mispronounce his last name, Mike Cole. He fucking killed it. Like, I thought I was watching Bruce Lee on screen. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now, dude? Is that Bruce Lee? Like, what? Like, the point the finger to the moon? Like, the whole voice, everything he had it to the T. He was a little bit animated, I should say, but which is fine, because back in the day, and this is not a spoiler, people used to challenge Bruce Lee to a fight on set, especially like Enter the Dragon, and back in China when he did his other films and stuff, they would challenge him all the time. Like, dude, I'll beat the shit out of you, blah, 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 and Bruce Lee would fuck them up, of course. But, you know, I'm sure as he got older, he didn't really want to do that because he started making a little money. You know, people will sue him and stuff, but he didn't give a shit. Like, he still did it. That's why I hear that's the word on the street. Now, let's also talk about Charles Manson. Okay, he's in it for like one scene, like a quick, there you go, he's gone. Hi, bye. And I thought he was going to be in the movie a lot more. I wish it would have focused on him a little bit more of the movie, you know, a little bit more. But it is what it is, you know. I do like the movie. I do. Especially, like I said, Tarantino has great moments in his film. It's usually like, it kind of reminds me of Jackie Brown. You know, shit just happens, okay, in his movies. Like, okay, this is just, these are these characters, and this is what's going to happen to this guy, and this is going to happen to this guy or her. And it's cool, but I just wish it was just a little bit more entertainment. If I was writing this movie, I would have made Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt as two cops investigating Sharon Tate's murder. But they're also actors and a stuntman. Like, keep that premise. That would have been fucking sweet, all right? But, you know, a lot of cops want to be actors or actors want to be cops, especially in LA, okay? Like, it would have been kind of cool as Leo was like a big movie star back then, and, you know, he's in a big slump, but now he's a police officer and he's investigating this murder and stuff, and I think that would have been a cool fucking premise. But it is what it is, and I do like it. I'm going to watch it again hopefully this weekend. I saw it on opening day, and it's cool. Did I leave anything out? No, that's pretty much it. Oh, Kurt Russell. He's in this movie. And I thought Kurt Russell was going to play Stuntman Mike like he did in Death Proof, okay? I was like, oh, shit, dude. He's in this movie. He might play like another stuntman that knows Brad Pitt. No, he plays the director for Leonardo DiCaprio on a film that he's doing in the movie, which is cool, you know? And, you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to watch it again this weekend, and I think I'm going to like it a lot more, especially the build up to the end. The end is fucking incredible. I'm talking like it was so sweet. It was awesome. 20 minutes worth, okay? So it was worth watching. You know, it's definitely is. Okay, I'm going to rate this movie. I give this movie a 7.8 out of 10. Again, guys, this is my opinion. You can agree with me or not. Please check it out. Take your friends. Don't take your kids to this. Please don't. Okay. I also think, real quick, the dog in the movie should get an Oscar. He should be nominated just alone. Just saying. Okay, guys. Please subscribe, like, and comment below. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. Cinema Nerd out. Please watch out for my vlogs. It's coming soon. Take care. Peace.